Heart diseases represent a significant public health challenge worldwide, identified as the leading cause of death globally, surpassing even cancer. Many of the risk factors for heart diseases are modifiable, meaning they can be altered through lifestyle changes, with diet being one of the most impactful actions on vascular health. Due to this, we will today inform you about the top 10 foods that you should reduce or even exclude from your diet right away. So stay tuned until the end of the video to find out what these foods are and their ideal daily consumption. Processed meats. Processed meats, such as sausages, bacon, ham, and salami, are recognized for their adverse relationship with cardiovascular health. These products are often high in saturated fats and sodium, two notable risk factors for heart diseases. Saturated fat contributes to increased LDL cholesterol, known as bad cholesterol, which can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries, while high sodium content can result in hypertension, both significantly raising the risk of adverse cardiac events like heart attacks and strokes. The World Health Organization classifies processed meats as carcinogenic to humans, highlighting not only their cardiovascular risks but also the potential to contribute to cancer. Reducing intake to less than 70 grams per week can significantly decrease the risks associated with heart diseases. Sodas and other sugary beverages. High sugar intake promotes blood glucose elevation and can lead to increased insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, a condition closely linked to an increased risk of heart diseases. Furthermore, the empty calories provided by these drinks contribute to weight gain and obesity, known risk factors for high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, and myocardial infarction. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), added sugar intake should be up to 50 grams for a 2,000-calorie diet. A single can of soda contains approximately 40 grams of sugar. Raising awareness about the negative impacts of sugary drinks on heart health is fundamental to promoting cardiovascular health and preventing related complications. Fatty red meats. Fatty red meats, such as cuts rich in fat and hamburgers, have been associated with increased risks to heart health due to their high content of saturated fats and cholesterol. When consumed in excess, these nutrients can raise levels of bad cholesterol in the blood, contributing to the formation of atherosclerotic plaques on artery walls, thereby increasing the risk of coronary heart diseases, including myocardial infarction and stroke. The recommended consumption is 85 to 170 grams per week. Choosing lean cuts and removing visible fat can help reduce saturated fat intake. Margarine. Margarine, often used as a butter alternative, has a complex relationship with heart health, influenced primarily by its fat composition. Traditionally, margarine was high in trans fats, resulting from the hydrogenation process of vegetable oils, aiming to improve product texture and shelf life. These trans fats are notoriously harmful to cardiovascular health, raising bad cholesterol and reducing good cholesterol, thus contributing to an increased risk of heart diseases. In recent years, there has been a significant shift in margarine formulation, with many manufacturers reducing or completely eliminating trans fats from their products, replacing them with unsaturated fats, which are more beneficial for heart health. Despite these improvements, it is essential to moderate margarine consumption, opting for margarines without trans fats and low in saturated fats. Cookies, cakes, and sweets. These foods, rich in added sugars, saturated, and trans fats, represent a considerable concern for cardiovascular health. Regular and excessive consumption of these foods is associated with an increased risk of heart diseases, due to their potential to raise LDL cholesterol levels, promote weight gain, and contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes, all factors that increase the risk of cardiovascular problems. As previously mentioned regarding sugars, the ideal intake would be only 50 grams per day, corresponding to a 2,000-calorie diet. Sodium-rich foods. Directly associated with significant cardiovascular concerns, mainly due to their ability to increase blood pressure, a primary risk factor for heart diseases and stroke. Sodium acts in the body by retaining water, which can raise blood volume and, consequently, pressure in the arteries. A high-sodium diet is linked not only to hypertension but also to a higher incidence of heart failure and other cardiovascular complications. The World Health Organization (WHO) recommends a sodium intake limit of less than 2,000 milligrams per day, equivalent to approximately 1 teaspoon of salt. However, many diets exceed this value, especially due to the consumption of processed and ready-to-eat foods, which often contain high levels of sodium for preservation and flavor. Even foods that are not noticeably salty may contain significant amounts of sodium, highlighting the importance of reading nutritional labels carefully. Commercial pizza. This dish, in its most common form on the market, combines ingredients such as refined flour crusts, high-fat cheeses, and processed toppings like pepperoni or sausage, which are high in sodium and harmful fats. Such components contribute to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases by raising bad cholesterol levels, stressing the circulatory system with excess sodium, and promoting body fat accumulation, factors associated with hypertension and atherosclerosis. Ice cream and other sugary snacks. The relationship of these foods with heart health deserves careful attention, given their high concentration of added sugars, saturated fats, and, in many cases, trans fats. Excessive intake of these components is directly linked to increased risks of cardiovascular diseases. Partially hydrogenated vegetable oils. These vegetable oils are known to be significant sources of trans fats. Given their adverse relationship with heart health, public health organizations worldwide recommend that trans fats not exceed 1% of the total daily calorie intake. Thus, for a 2,000-calorie diet, only 2 grams can be from trans fats. The food industry has sought alternatives, reformulating products to remove or reduce trans fat content in response to regulations and demands for healthier foods. Consumers, in turn, are advised to check food labels, avoiding products that list partially hydrogenated oils among their ingredients. Freedom is being unbound by desire. Although many delicious foods have been mentioned in the video, it is essential to recognize that they are not worth our health, our time, our life. Take care of your diet, take care of yourself. Thank you for accompanying us this far. Follow our channel for more content like this, and until the next video.